Ciao, benvenuto. This is our third and final Italy call. We are, of course, as always, very excited to be here with you. I have a very familiar guest, Jordan Meyer, who is the Director of International Market Development. And I have a new guest, someone who you may not be as familiar with. And so I am very happy to welcome Sam Long, who is our presenter guest to the video.
Thank you.
Welcome, Sam.
Thank you.
I want to talk a little bit about Sam because she has just, we choose our presenter guests based off of what we're seeing on how they are working to develop an emerging market. And we have a lot of different ways that we have to do that, but there was a presenter who just came across so loud and clear as really just doing so well, and that was Sam. And she's a blue status presenter. Blue is just bringing it home, right? Blue for bringing it home. And so I love that. I love that you do not have to be a top leader in the organization to be very successful in launches. And we have a lot of great information that she will share on how she's been able to do that. A couple of other things. She's a wife, she's a mother, which those are things we always like to celebrate. A mother of 4 children.
3, which are triplets.
Triplets.
Yep.
And who are 6, right?
Yep.
And then an 11-year-old.
Yep.
And you have a full-time job.
Yes, I'm an administrator for an ophthalmology group in Kansas City. So I work a lot. A whole lot.
And have so much energy on top of it. I'm a
Yeah,
little tired just listening to it.
Oh, it's constant chaos in my house. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie. So it's always on the go. So that's just how I am.
So we are very happy to welcome Sam here, to have her very real information that she will share with us. So let's start with a couple of updates from Jordan. So Jordan, as always, you're able to share some very interesting updates and very interesting bits about what we are discovering on our country that we are launching. In this case, we're talking about Italy. So what have you got for us, Jordan?
Okay, I'm going to give some rapid fire quiz questions to everyone out there who is involved in the Italy launch. Okay, and I want you to think to yourself what the answer to these questions are, and it's kind of like a quiz. Okay, so do you know what IVD is?
IVD.
IVD. Are there withholdings on commissions in Italy? Can a presenter enroll as a company in Italy? What does a person need to provide to Unique to enroll to be a presenter? What's the cost of the starter kit in Italy?
Please tell me you're going to give us the answers to these
I
questions.
I will.
All right.
So if you knew some of the answers to those questions, kudos to you. If you didn't know some of the answers to those questions, I'm going to challenge you, if you're working in Italy, to get the knowledge, get the information, go to our uniqueproducts.com/Italy page. At the bottom, it's got all the FAQs, okay? Go there and get educated on Italy. I think there's a certain responsibility that comes when we work a market launch that presenters have. They are the link between Unique and they need to be knowledgeable. Presenters
Knowledgeable and truly have in mind representing the brand.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I spend a lot of time on those FAQs, and so if there's some question you have that's not on there, please contact our awesome customer support department. I look at all of their questions that come in from Italy. Those get to me, and if we see some that need to be addressed, then we add, we add to the FAQs. Let's answer those questions though. So what's IVD? Italy has a special direct selling tax status that gives presenters who enroll as IVD the opportunity to pay a little less in taxes compared to some of the other statuses. We are offering IVD enrollment in Italy, and only IVD enrollment, okay? But this is a very, very good thing. Are there withholdings on presenter commissions in Italy? Yes, there are. So there's a tax withholding. So the Italian government requires Unique to hold on to a portion of presenter commissions from the very first euro that they've earned, and then we pay the Italian government on the presenter's behalf. And then once a presenter hits about 6,410 euros, there's another withholding that they hit you with for social contributions. So there are those withholdings. You'll want to know about those, and we have those on the FAQ. Can a presenter enroll as a company? No, only IVD. and what does a person need to provide to Unique in order to sign up as a presenter. A lot of the usual stuff: name, address, email, phone number, but also the carta di identità, the Italian ID card. They'll need to submit a copy of that. So those are some rapid fire answers to your questions about the launch.
Okay, great tips or great points. So with not with every country, but often with countries that we launch, we have a little bit of a wild card that something comes up that either we weren't aware of or maybe presenters weren't aware of. That's a bit of a country nuance. Have we got anything with Italy?
Yeah. So IVD has a lot more complexities than I just briefly summarized. One of those is that there's a certain class of occupation called civil servant, and a civil servant is someone who works for maybe a government agency. They could even be a teacher, maybe even a university professor. Those civil servants may not be able to enroll as a presenter. They may have prohibitions in their work contracts that prohibit them from enrolling in this special status IVD that's only for direct sellers. So
what's the solution? Just ask the question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask the question. Many civil servants will probably know this, but
Yeah.
you should be aware of it and ask the question.
Okay, terrific. So thanks, Jordan.
Yeah.
Let's turn to Sam. Again, welcome.
Thank you.
And just start off right off the bat. Tell us what made you decide to first get involved in international launches. Give us a little background.
Really, what made me get into it was the success that I saw from the UK launch. Because one of my Wise Sister sidelines, had two great recruits,
Yeah.
Katie and Claire. So,
Wow.
you see the opportunity and you don't know how much potential is there until you see something like that. And then you're thinking, I can do this too.
Yeah. Right.
So I thought,
Right.
I'm going to do it.
And so, do you feel like that's, you've had some good, we've seen some good posts with some good comments, and it feels like you're off to a really great start.
Yeah, one of the posts that I have done has gotten 453 comments. So,
All good, I hope.
yeah, it's good.
That's great. That's
So,
terrific.
Some of them are a little bit
Yeah.
shy.
So
Some of
what'd
the
that
posts
post
aren't.
say?
It was more of just a opportunity post with
Okay.
a picture of the kit, and it was, how much to join and 3 to 6% on team sales. Kind of like a help wanted ad.
Okay.
Telling them the
So
opportunity.
commission opportunity, right?
The products. That
So you showed the picture of the kit, the products. Anything else?
Just how to contact me.
Okay.
That you can work from home. It's all done from your phone. You can work from anywhere. You don't have to go
Right.
into work every day.
Okay,
Is what I
great,
mean. Yeah.
great. Thank you. So simple. Sounds like it was simple.
Yes.
So tell us about Italy. What made you decide that Italy was the country that you were going to engage in?
The success that I had in Hong Kong, I knew that I wanted to work every market. Wherever
Okay.
we launch, I want to do everyone the same that I'm doing.
Okay, great. And tell us what you've done then. So you engaged in Hong Kong, you're engaging in Italy. Give us just sort of the, step by step of what you do.
I first start with making a business page that's called Unique in Italy by Sam Long.
Okay.
Just something generic that somebody can search and find it. If they're searching in the face bar or the search bar, Unique in Italy, your page will pop up. I make a pre-launch training group that's closed but searchable by everyone.
Okay.
And then I just start boosting posts. I'll make 5 or 6 posts and I'll boost them all individually and maybe put $10 at each post. And you'll get comments or likes on those. And whenever people like them, I will, a couple weeks later, go and invite them to like the page.
Okay.
And then a few weeks later after that, once they've liked the page, I'll message them
Okay.
and engage in conversation, thanking them for liking the post.
Okay. And do you have so it sounds so far like you've got a very specific system.
Yes.
You open up the group. You boost your, you've got a system. Give us the next steps. Do you have a certain number of times that you post, a certain time of day? How does that fall into your system?
I post in their time zone, and I post in English because that's all that I know. So none of my posts are ever in Italian because
Okay.
I don't know Italian, so I can't, respond back if they were to comment in Italian.
Okay, well, that's a great question. How do you get
Yeah.
past that language barrier?
Honestly, if I'm posting in English, most of the people will post in English. But if they don't, and they message me something in Italian, I'll go to my main Sam Long page, and I'll just ask, hey, any friends out there from know Italian? And I need help translating
Okay.
something, and they'll help me, and I just send them a thank you gift.
Okay, nice. There is a program or an app that you use that's a little bit of a gold mine, I think, for you, right? Talk to us
Yes.
about that.
So it's called Promo Republic, and it is kind of like Canva art, which, as everyone knows, is kind of a step down from Photoshop because
Okay.
Photoshop's super hard. So Canva art is really for us people who don't know how to Photoshop something. And Hootsuite combined, really on steroids.
Nice. The best of both.
Yes. So you can have all of your business pages listed on there. You get a big calendar. You can schedule your post. You can send them just right now, but you can see them all individually for your business pages. You have a calendar for each business page.
Okay.
But the thing about it is Facebook doesn't see it as an application posting for you.
Okay.
Like Hootsuite, you see everybody who posts with Hootsuite, it'll say posted by Hootsuite. Facebook hasn't figured out that Promo Republic isn't a real person, that it's
Okay.
scheduled.
Okay.
They haven't figured that out. They have figured out, like if you post on your main page, like my Sam Long page, it'll say posted by
Okay.
Promo Republic.
Okay.
But otherwise, if you're in your business pages, and you can schedule it all to their time zone. So every Sunday, I sit down after church. My husband's watching football. So I love to watch football, but I'll get my laptop out because it's not an app like on an iPhone. You have to do it on a computer.
Okay.
So I'll get my laptop out and I'll schedule my post for all my pages for that entire week.
Okay.
So then I'm done and I can focus on making sure that I've asked people to like the page, or making sure that I'm following up with people who have liked the page.
So that's how you do it on their time zone then?
Yes.
Because,
I
of course, as
schedule it
we're
all.
getting up, they're finishing their day.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're 16 hours ahead, I think.
I'm not sure exactly
Yeah.
how
I
think
many
it's
hours.
eight.
Yeah.
Eight?
Yeah.
Only 8?
Yeah.
I thought
No,
it was
because then they
16
would be
or something.
closer to us, right? It would just be a day later.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So 8 is like almost the
That's true.
close to the opposite.
Yes.
So, Promo Republic,
Yes.
is it expensive?
If you go to promorepublic.com, you are going to see that it's expensive. I mean,
Right.
$3,000 for this program. But if you go to AppSumo, which you can look at AppSumo for anything that you want, any apps that you want on the computer. And they have a little search bar if you scroll down a little bit, and you can just put in Promo Republic, and there'll be a coupon that you can pay
Okay.
like $75 for life.
And
And
we're
you
not
have it.
we're not officially endorsing them. You just happen to like them, right?
Yes, they're amazing.
You're not getting any kickbacks from these guys,
No,
right?
but I would
Let's
like
just be
to.
clear, yes. It just happens to be a tool that works for you.
It's an amazing,
Okay,
amazing
great.
app.
Love it. Thank you. So, how do you find prospects? How do you find prospects on Facebook specifically?
I search. I start with searching in the Facebook search bar. Friends who live in Italy. All of your friends who live in Italy
Okay.
will pop up.
Okay.
So I will really start engaging in their post. Putting them in their own category over in your friends list.
Okay.
And naming that, Italy if you want. And make sure you go to their page every day and comment. So
Okay.
your stuff will start showing up in their feed. And then I've really gotten a lot from the business page.
Okay.
And boosting posts and using the law of attraction to the people who've liked the post to go to their page and see, how positive are they? What are their posts like? Would this person be a good presenter? And then I'll friend request those people.
Okay.
It's-
Spamming? We talk about
No.
spamming on every country call we do. We feel very strongly about
Yeah,
this.
don't just
Talk to us
message
about
them.
that.
Yeah, don't just message them. Especially, a lot of the times when you message them, it's going to go into another folder and they're not even going to see it. So technically, it's a waste of your time anyways. Because if they're on their phone, they're not going to get the message. If they're on a computer, they're going to see it. But don't message them right away. like it's horrible. I tell my team the same thing. Don't do that. Just build a relationship with them. You can friend request them. You know, don't friend request their friends. Find your new people. Don't go through their friends list. It's not nice.
Okay, so
Let
sounds like you have
them get
a
it.
good amount of experience with this. What kinds of posts have gotten the most traction for you in Italy?
Really the one with the kit, and I've used the one with the kit, and I put like 3 pictures of myself on there. One of like Halloween makeup, and one of a kind of a funny one, and then one of me being real with the kit and the, you know, what the opportunity, just summarizing the opportunity. And then I've also used a couple products like the splash. I've posted the liquid splash in a certain color, or I'll post all of them and I'll ask, what is your favorite color in these? So I'm getting comments on there of what colors they like the best.
Okay,
Which
and are they receptive? Have you found that people have been receptive?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of likes. They're a little shy to comment, which, you know, it's kind of new to them. So they're
Sure.
checking it out. What is this? All of that. But yeah, they're super receptive to it. I've got people in my pre-launch group and some who say they're going to sign up. So, I mean, yeah.
Great. And then in you, the people that you are pulling in, as well as your existing team, is this pattern, because you've got a very clear established pattern, is this working, this sort of ripple effect? Is this pattern catching on?
Yes, it is. In Hong Kong, there was 2,200 people in my group.
Oh, wow.
In my pre-launch group.
Wow.
So I mean, it's just building the business page, making the VIP or the pre-launch group, you know, and boosting a post.
Okay,
I mean,
nice.
it's the same thing over and over and over. And if you see a post that's getting more interaction, when it's finished, you can boost it again. So, and Facebook will tell you when your boost is over.
Great. So you've given us a lot of information, a lot of detail, great system. Just sort of in summary, what works, what doesn't work?
What works is making the business page, making the group, boosting a post. What doesn't work is don't make one post and throw all your money at one post.
Okay.
Make 4 or 5 different
Okay,
ones.
great.
So it's not the same thing that they're seeing in their feed. They're seeing different ones, different posts.
Okay,
So I just would recommend not throwing all money at one post.
great advice. So, Sam, looking into the camera, what do you want to tell a presenter who wants to start working in Italy?
Do it now. I made my business page at convention when they announced it. If they would have announced when the launch date was, I missed it, because I made it when I was sitting in the stands at convention, my business page and my VIP group. So you need to go do it, and boost a post. And if you're a white status or a green status or a pink status, it doesn't matter. They don't know what colors mean. They don't know if you're a black status or you're a white status. They don't know what those colors mean. I've never had anyone ask me, what color are you?
So everybody's got a fair playing field.
Everyone
Nice.
does.
I like
mean,
it.
if you join today, make a page. They don't know. They don't ask that question.
Okay, love
and,
it.
you know, it's about them, making them be successful, and then yourself. Don't ever think that, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a black status. I'm going to do that. It's not about you.
Okay, great
It's about
advice.
them.
Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
much. What a lot of things to digest.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure for us. Jordan, closing thoughts for you.
Okay, 3 years from now, we won't be sitting here talking about Italy, right? 3 years from now, there won't be an opportunity like this where there's a country that, like we've talked about in previous videos, is just ripe and ready and perfect for the unique opportunity. There aren't that many top 10 global markets left,
right?
like
Yeah.
unique. We're in most of them, you know?
We are.
So don't think that there's always going to be some perfect, you know, awesome market like Italy waiting
Coming
for
next,
you
yeah.
know. So if you're considering it, if you're a little stalled in your business, give Italy a shot. Give Italy a
It's a
shot.
good
We're
one.
not always going to have this opportunity.
It's a good one. Great. Thank you so much. We're getting closer and closer to launching in this beautiful country, and we encourage you to stay on top of the newsletter, to stay on top of the web pages, to follow leaders like Sam who are doing it right and who are killing it with country launches. Follow their pattern, follow their system that they have put together. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank
As
you.
always, thank you to Jordan, and we'll see you soon. Ciao!